And action! Welcome to the Barrel Buddies.
Woo!
I'm James.
I'm Zach.
And I'm BJ. We're all back, all three here.
How long has it been?
High energy. It's been a few weeks.
Dos semanas.
But we're all back, and we're all cool.
No, I think it's been way more than 2 weeks since we've all been together.
It's been a few.
3 weeks? 3 weeks.
It's been more than 3. It's been a few.
It's been a while.
It's been a hot minute.
Let's get some people in here.
But welcome to the Barrel Buddies. Excuse me.
Where we are.
I'm a little rusty. Let me shake that off. We are your weekly vlog, blog, podcast, whatever you need us to be.
Yes.
But we're your weekly whiskey and barrel-aged recommendation show where we
Indeed.
try it and let you know if you should buy it.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. That's
Yeah. Getting slogan-y around here, boys.
We got our slogan.
We try it, you buy it.
And, these guys being back, we had such a crazy show last week. So
hold on. Crazy. I want to give you mad props right now. You hosted an excellent show last week with our boy, Greg Mannarino, the Robin Hood of Wall Street. Thank you, Greg.
Thanks, Greg, for joining.
And with subscriber 1,000.
Bob, thanks for joining as
Way
well.
to go, Bobby Poole.
Bobby.
Are we live? Are we even going?
We're live.
Okay,
We're
good.
going. We're
You did a great job, so thank you. And then, of course, we had Gavin the week before.
Gavin.
We've really missed you, sir.
Hey, I'm
Welcome
back.
back.
Yeah, Zach, welcome back in the saddle.
Zach Attack is back.
Here we are.
So really quick. So, like last week we had Blanton's. I figured we've never done the horse episode. Let's do it. Get it out of the way.
Get it out of the way. No, let's savor it. Let's do it again.
I'm going to tell you.
Again.
Greg Mannarino, subscriber 1,000. They talked about it so much where the next day they were out looking for it.
Have they had Blanton's before, or was that a first taste?
First taste.
Wow.
And they, of course, loved it and now can't find it.
It's bourbon candy, and they should not pay more than $80 a bottle.
That we talked about it on the show. We talked about it on the show.
No more than $80.
Redbeard, welcome, bud. Welcome to the show, man. Good to see you.
What's up, Redbeard?
So we wanted to bring it back a little bit, and I was thinking about the show content. I was like, okay, this is going to be our first show back where we have BJ, Zach, the boys are back in town, and we should do something big. But then I said, then last week or the week prior, an interesting thing happened at Costco.
Ooh.
What, pray tell, happened at Costco?
Yeah, what happened at Costco?
Oh, let me tell you what happened. Kirkland decides to drop Costco another Kirkland branded bourbon, which is now, this is the single barrel reserve.
And the same guys are making it, too.
By Barton.
$17.92.
What's it coming in at? I don't even know what are we looking at?
My goodness. I'm real excited about this because the East Coasters have had a chance at this before us West Coasters have.
Yeah.
This is the Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, the Barton 1792 Master Distiller single barrel. This is coming in at a whopping 60%. Woo!
Wow.
Holy mother of God!
120 proof.
Yeah, that's up there.
And one of the things I continually like about this, if you'll remember, we have done what we did I know we did the bottled and bond.
Yep, we did the bottle and bond, and then before that, right, we did another one?
There's 3. This is the
three.
third in the offering. And I feel like I've got to get
Oh,
them
we got
all
right
now.
there, right there.
We're going to do the small batch.
Yep.
And the bottle and bond. So the bottle and bond, as you know, is 50% alcohol. We really went after that one. As you can see in that bottle. We kind of like that one. The small batch, which came in at 46%, not so much of a fan of that.
So
but look
little, medium, big.
Look at these liter-sized bottles.
Bar bottles.
Dude, look how dark this is.
$23, $20, and what's
30.
$30 for a single
I want
barrel?
to say 28, 27 or 28.99.
Oh.
I might go to Costco after this.
So I'm going to tell you guys right now, it's crazy. There's a lot of hype. Salt Lakers asked how would it pair with Jello shots. Dude, I'm going to be honest with you.
Shots.
No, you got to make Jello shots with vodka.
Jello
or
shots?
51.
Yeah,
Everclear.
I don't think I've ever had Jello shots without whiskey.
yeah.
Your birthday's coming.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not super looking forward to this.
Well, here's what the bottle says. I think you should be looking forward to
Tell
it.
us what the bottle says.
Because, as James just alluded, very hyped. So this has been all over Reddit Bourbon. This
all
has been
over
all over
groups,
Facebook, Insta.
Instagram, yeah.
This has been a big, big deal. And again, Kirkland doesn't typically tell you where they're sourcing their product from.
They do now.
They do now. They're telling you
Barton.
it's coming from Barton, which is a high-end
Bourbon Trail
bourbon. So this is a big deal. This says the Kirkland Signature Single Barrel Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey is characterized by strong notes of oak, not your favorite, interlaced with honey, your favorite,
I enjoy honey.
caramel and dried fruit notes. It finishes with a long-lasting, spicy rye finish. You're going to hate this. Everything about this says you're going to hate
James
this.
does not like spice or rye.
The single barrel expression is non-chill filtered and showcases a unique character from every barrel.
Really quick, Salt Lakers, you need something to wash down a $5 chicken. This will do it.
So,
You want to get the taste of
that.
You want to get the taste of
$30
spit?
to wash
This
down
goes
that
perfectly
$49.
with your $5 chicken.
Oh my god!
Can we have Zach do a Vanna White real quick of the bottle?
Yeah.
Just I mean, it's part of our tradition here.
Vanna.
It's just so our friends out there that are looking for it when they go to Costco, we'll do our good old face cover. Look at that. So that is
That black and gold is sexy.
Yeah, and if you can show the bottom, because that's what's important, right? The label, the little label. No, not the bottom.
Right there?
That bottom. Yep, that bottom.
Yeah.
That's the bottom of the barrel.
Hey,
Bottom
that's
of
a
the
sexy
bottle.
bottom.
Oh, the label. So there you go. It says single.
Oh,
when
bring it back a little
focuses,
bit.
Bring it back. All right,
Is that-
there it is. Single barrel reserve, 60%, 120 proof. And then you can show a little bit more of the label if you want. And that is the Kirkland Barton 1792 Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. There it is, folks.
Story on the back.
Get that liter bottle.
I like it.
Well, we'll tell you if you get that liter. Well, we'll guide you.
Dude, that
hopefully.
barely. That doesn't even fit.
Sir.
That doesn't fit in my liquor cabinet. It's too tall.
May I pour
Please
for
pour
you?
me. Please pour me a
May I
snort
pour for you, sir?
Please do.
I will take
Please
a
do, good
snort
sir.
of this beverage.
So, upon just taking a quick whiff out of the bottle, to me it smells like a Hershey's candy bar.
Okay,
Like
I can dig
Hershey's-
some chocolate.
Hershey's
and cocoa.
chocolate
Okay.
bar. It was the first thing I caught on the nose. It was real rich. There's some depth here.
Okay, that's a deep pour. Just
He really wants you to enjoy this.
yeah,
James.
really wants me to enjoy it and throw it, pour it down the drain.
Welcome back, boys.
Big pours for Wednesdays.
Big boys.
Zach,
big boys.
I hate to see. Do you want to Vanna the colored, everybody?
It's actually, you know what? We should do a. I mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look at
Maybe turn the bottles. Yeah.
I
So
don't
you can
see a big color difference.
between this guy and these two. Big difference.
Zach, you
I think these
hit
guys
the
are
nail on
very.
the head.
Yeah. So here, I'll hold them up.
I guess it's a little darker.
So that's the bottled and bond.
Bottled and bond.
Okay.
Right.
I like that a lot.
And
very
let's go the small batch.
very similar.
Okay. And then the dark.
Yeah, we get a little dark.
The effective barrel tea here.
Yeah, a little more darkness there.
Do you want?
Wow.
Do you think you can get?
No,
like,
no, no. Stay there. Stay there. Be
Hold
good.
on, put-
Actually, take your hand off your face. Dude, that looks funny as hell.
And then why don't you compare that to the bottle and bond? Hold both bottles up if you can, so they can see, because those are probably the two darker of the two.
Get them both up there.
Get them both up there. And for those that don't know, I cover my face because the camera will focus on faces.
Nobody
so-
wants to see you, James. That's
I know
why.
exactly.
Oh, look, James is in that bottle, and I am in the other.
All right, make faces.
Anyway, the single barrel is obviously
Well, that's
darker.
fun.
It's obviously darker.
Yeah, so it's sat in a barrel for quite a bit longer. Well, it's straight from the barrel.
No, it's just straight from the barrel.
straight
It's
from
probably
it.
the same
Uncut.
thing as the
Was
bottle
it?
of bond, just uncut. It's uncut.
Uncut. So what? 3 year? 4 year?
I think we were looking at a 3-year age statement on these.
I think. I mean, we can find out. Let's
It's in
resort
back
to
or
the
no?
Googles. So
Okay, the nose character on this.
don't say anything yet.
Says nothing.
So
From the 1792 distillery.
what? Did I get the what? What do you?
Your artwork.
Oh, yeah, no, I got all of them. I got like 10 of them.
Oh, I can't wait.
Nice.
All right, we'll go through those later.
Oh, yeah. I remember those. How fun.
So, FYI, the Single Barrel Bartons just won the 2021 gold medal at the San Francisco World Spirits Competition.
Big effing deal.
BFD right there. Best Single Barrel Bourbon Whiskey at the International Whiskey Competition. 2020 Silver at the World Whiskey Awards. That's a huge one. San Francisco 2020 Gold Medal at the San Francisco World Spirits Competition. So they're not messing around with that 1792.
I mean, how close is this going to be to that 792?
It should be fairly close.
Very similar?
It should be fairly similar.
Oh wow! So 1792 single barrel is 2 years old at least, is what they say.
I think and I think our age statement on the Kirkland is 3.
Okay.
All right, get into the nose a little bit, boys.
All right. Oof. Actually, no. Wait a minute.
You get a lot of spice.
It's like a candy nose.
There's some honey in there for sure.
Oh, honey for sure, Zach. That's a great one. It's like honey and mint.
Are you ready?
I know that's a weird.
Are you ready for me to crap all over this?
Please do.
I get Band-Aid.
Band-Aid?
I get oxygenation.
I think you need to go wash your face because I don't get that at all.
Nah, I told you I was going to be harsh on this, and I'm going to pull it out.
I don't get Band-Aid.
But I get that rubbery, oxidized Band-Aid.
Maybe you need to wash your nose.
Wash your nose.
I get actually very nice honeysuckle, melon.
Honeysuckle, a little bit of spice in there too.
Little peppermint, mint.
Maybe I'm just off tonight.
Honey. You're off tonight, bud.
Might not be the night I should have tasting whiskey.
Of the person that was supposed to take a big dump over all of this, I'm actually very, very surprised on the nose.
No, you just didn't like the rye.
There is some good honey character, and I think that like clover, wildflower honey, like
that's what I'm smelling.
You know,
clover. Okay.
Clover, wildflower honey.
Yeah, the honey.
The stuff you get from like a farmer's market that's like unprocessed.
But don't get me wrong. There's definitely an ethanol.
There's
punch. Like
the alcohol is present.
Once you get past that.
And also, we're going left to right too, right?
Left to right.
I'm going right to left.
Right to left. Mouth open. Hey, you get different flavors from different nostrils.
Band-Aid.
Yeah.
I don't get Band-Aid. I think you're way off on that.
Yeah. What we mean by Band-Aid, by the way,
take a break and go wash your face.
A little rubber, that rubber Band-Aid smell.
Like latex.
Yeah, I got a little
latex.
Got a little rubber in there.
Rubber latex.
Somebody's been soaking their rubbers in this.
Like Jimmy hat rubber.
Somebody's been soaking their rubbers.
All right.
Don't get me wrong though. There's a heat, and I almost don't want to take a sip.
There's a pungency.
That
ethanol.
But I mean, it's nothing.
Alcohol.
But it's nothing that's super off-putting though.
You're not going to
smell.
Nothing is off-putting.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of times that we've taken a whiff of a real high potency whiskey or bourbon that's literally taken our breath away, made us cough.
Yeah, like the Senator.
That's not happening.
The Senator, I remember that back in the day.
No, there's been some where you smell it and you're like, I don't want to drink this.
But you got to remember, this is also 60% too.
So as I swirled it a little bit, so I wasn't swirling before, by the way.
Give it a swirl.
I'm going to be honest with you, for those listening.
Left to right.
I did not swirl Michael and Karen. After giving them a little swirl, I actually do pick up some of those mint and floral characteristics.
Mint, a little
clove,
and that makes it much more enjoyable.
Honey. Mint and honey.
Mint, honey, clovey.
It's very green.
Not so much clove to me.
You don't get clove?
No, I mean, maybe a faint amount.
I don't get clove.
See, I'm getting a spice in there. Maybe it's
there's definitely a spice. There's a rye spice.
Heavy rye spice.
So maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
There's a big rye spice there.
So think of it like this. It's
like the
rye.
thistlefinch. Think of thistlefinch when you're smelling that. Like that hay rye. It's a hay ride, everybody.
It's a heavy rye foundation. So that's your base smell. And then you have that ethanol kick. But then on top of that, you're going to get that honey, melon, mint, which isn't bad. It's nice.
It's like a honeydew melon, right?
Yeah.
Like a honeydew melon?
Honeydew, honeysuckle-ish. Yeah.
All right, let's get to it, guys.
Yeah,
Cheers.
let's...
Cheers.
Take a taste of rye now.
Rye now.
Wow. That first sip is definitely a shock to the palate.
That is a super shock.
A lot of rye.
Yeah.
A lot of rye, but not in a bad way.
But it punches you.
I think I like the smell
uppercut.
better than the taste so far.
I'm liking the taste a lot better than I like the
sips.
smell.
Three sips,
Three sip
friends.
rule.
Very
First sip.
finchy.
Yeah. Remember, first sip is going to be a shock to your palate. This is where you're going to get that 60%.
Hold on. Don't rush this. Because when they said on the bottle that there was a long and lingering, they said a lasting spicy rye finish. They're not wrong.
Oh, I taste it, yeah.
This goes. This sticks with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say it's a medium.
Not in a bad way. Either,
It's not
like,
smoky.
Long lasting.
But it's
medium
there.
lasting.
Sometimes with whiskeys that are super heavy on the rye side, it almost like numbs your tongue sometimes. This one is kind of like halfway there.
I'm ready to go
but
again.
it's a nice rye.
I'm going again.
I'm ready to go again. Much better second sip.
Yeah.
Much better. A lot more of the spice comes in.
Way smoother. Very smooth.
Right.
Very smooth.
But that
Jeez.
spice, it does stay on your tongue.
Whoa.
It sticks with you. But it is mentholyptus-y. You know, like that minty flavor
mint,
is really present.
Menthol, eucalyptus.
In a nice way.
Tingly menthol.
There's been we've received some email that was like, mentholyptus sounds like Listerine. That's probably not good. Surprisingly, this is very refreshing. This is really nice.
And you have to taste it to understand it. You can't really compare it to anything until you actually taste
Feel a
it.
little burning your chest, a little Kentucky hug.
I get 0 Kentucky.
Ooh, I'm getting Kentucky hug. Ooh.
I'm not getting a whole lot of heat down here.
No.
I'm getting a ton.
I'm getting 0. Zach's getting 0, so you're the odd man out.
Yeah, I'm getting a nice Kentucky hug.
I get all of the burn up front. I don't get any lingering burn on this.
No burn, but
very,
no burn, but the taste
it's
stays
punchy.
with you. Though.
It's like a punchy taste. It's not off-putting.
I like it.
The aftertaste.
Took me a minute. That was interesting. All right, let's go.
Here's
again.
what I'm going to declare.
Oh, it gets better.
Here's what I'm going to declare right
Go
now.
for 3.
Here it is.
What?
This
What?
is going to be a fantastic mixer.
Oh, why would you do that to a single barrel?
Stop. This is
You
not.
shouldn't mix a single barrel.
There's going to be very few people you're going to find that will want to drink this straight up. First of all, we drink 60%ers, we drink 75%ers. It doesn't really affect us. You're not going to get the average Joe to pound these straight up.
Oh, absolutely.
However,
Yeah, no, you're right.
you put this in an old fashioned, in a Negroni. Subscriber 1000!
Hey,
Welcome
Bob!
to the show!
Good to see you,
Howdy there,
Bob.
Bob. I'm wondering if an ice cube doesn't help this out a lot.
No, I think it's going to do the opposite. I think an ice cube is going to really bring out the rye.
Right now.
And if Zach wants to be kind enough to go grab an ice cube or two for
Should
you,
we try and cube it? Why not?
you guys can.
What the
Maybe
hell?
just grab a couple cubes. I'm still not cubing it.
Really rye forward.
Shelly, welcome!
I just did a swish. Surprisingly, the swish, you can swish it a few times.
All right. Well, thanks for joining, Shelly. Even though you guys are a little late, subscriber
Thanks, Shelley.
1000. Always good to see you guys.
Bobby.
For those that are just joining, we are doing the third run of Kirkland's. Kirkland is now doing a Barton 1792 single barrel reserve, 60% alcohol, 120 proof. Wowzer! So far, the nose has been very promising. And
It's a
if
biggin'.
fuckhead here will stop shaking around the ice, I can continue my rant.
Listen, we're not one of those kinds of things.
Sorry.
We don't do that.
Tell me about these things.
So, as you all know, we've
Yeah,
done a small batch
that's what you
show.
get.
We've done a small batch show. We've done a bottle and bond show, and now we're doing the single barrel show. So this is the highest
He's having a
proof.
challenge already.
This is the highest proof, the highest ABV,
So this is gonna be interesting.
darkest color. It's aged 2 to 3 years.
Not one of those
I think.
shows.
These guys are icing. I'm not icing.
So, can I say something about icing? Can I say something about cubing? So, when throwing a cube into a whiskey that has a lot of ethanol punch, super freaking hot, that'll take away from that ethanol punch. This doesn't really have a huge punch to it. I mean, it's noticeable for sure.
Wow.
But I'm curious to see what this is going to taste like.
I'm going to tell you right now, just a few seconds of having an ice cube has really opened up the nose.
We said that too, Bob. So subscriber 1000.
Oh,
what's he
much
say?
better. I like it.
Love seeing you all three together again.
Thank you.
Thank
We're glad
you.
to be back.
We're glad to be back. And I said the same thing at the beginning of the show.
Those melon notes that you were talking about, to me, adding a couple of cubes have really opened up that nose and have really allowed those to come through.
Whoa, yeah, no, on even
It's
the smell.
really improved the nose.
Super melon.
Really melon.
Like
Midori sour.
Yeah, like this is a
What
melon. Make a Midori sour with this.
You like green melon.
Okay.
Yep.
Really enjoyable nose.
So we just put a cube. Each of us put an ice cube.
Grassy. I get a ton of grass. There's like fresh
and
cut
that
lawn.
kills the ethanol too. I like it. I like it with the cube.
Wow.
Way more smoother.
Enjoyable. I think that this really opens up the flavor profile too. There's a really nice oakiness that begins to come through. I think it was all really tight. Now that I'm thinking about it, so there's a really tight flavor profile where everything was kind of jumbled or static. It was like a toy gun. Yeah, everything was really jumbled. The flavor profile was really in there. It was kind of like overlapping on itself. With a couple of ice cubes, this has really opened up where you can really enjoy that honey, that caramel. I'm getting a good caramel note.
Wow.
And ethanol is gone.
Yeah.
I still think this is one hot mother. So
I mean, that's one of the reasons to get rid of the ethanol is. That's what a cube does.
That's enjoyable.
all right,
You're still hot over there.
these guys are done
Feeling hot.
Are we done?
kissing the ass of Kirkland.
I don't know.
They will
listen,
never sponsor us, so please
No.
stop.
I'm going to tell you right now, I was not a fan of small batch, and I still stand. I don't like this.
I don't think I had small.
This was not good. You've had it.
Did I have it?
It was not good.
I remember this one and this one.
This
Well,
is
you're
the-
going to have some small batch before the night's over. At least taste it.
This is the best bottled and bond we've had on the show. This was questionable until a couple of ice cubes.
Listen, in my personal opinion, I think the people of Costco
It is hot.
want this well-rounded beverage that the average Joe can go buy. It's an affordable price.
Yeah.
It is a huge ABV. A 60%er for $30 for a liter bottle, guys. If you're a drinker, you need this on your shelf. Like, this is the epitome of what I would call a bar bottle, a party bottle. This is what you need behind the bar. Every mixed drink you should make that needs rye whiskey, you shouldn't be making with this. I think this will make a killer old-fashioned, killer Negroni, killer bourbon cocktail, mint julep. This is money. Do I want to drink it straight up? No. Do I want to drink it on the rocks? Yeah, maybe you're going to get me, maybe have, 2-3 fingers on the rocks, sure. I will not drink it straight up. I don't think it's worth it just drinking it straight up. But as a mixer, and that's not discounting it, guys. Like, I'm not discounting it as a mixer. I think it's intended as a high ABV, punch in your face. It's got a ton of flavor. All these elements, I think, come through. If we were to make an old fashioned with this, it would be money. You're going to get those elements of bourbon, rye, honey, melon, really tasty.
Honey,
So,
honey.
Do we have stuff
Redbeard,
for Jack?
sorry that you had to just abandon us. That's okay. We'll catch you next week, bud.
See you soon. All right, so here's my take on this.
Yeah.
Giving you an honest opinion here.
Yeah.
This is a store brand bourbon. So for a store brand bourbon, is this good? Yeah. For a store brand, this is very good. It's Barton's. Is this as good as Barton's? I've not had Barton's single barrel. I will openly admit that.
Do we have one back there?
We do have one back there.
Well, fucking crank it open.
It's unopened. I was going to do this. I was going to do a taste by taste.
Should we do it side by side?
Because, so for those who don't know, Kirkland buys these bottles from, or not bottles, they buy the barrels from Barton because Barton doesn't think that they pass through their, like, quality checks. And that's not a bad thing, right? Like, maybe the master distiller comes over and they try the barrel or two and they're like,
It's a little bit off.
they're like, it's not classic Barton, so no. So
Doesn't
instead
exactly taste like Barton's.
Instead of dumping it down the drain, Kirkland comes in and they're like, we have 1,000 stores around the United States. We'll buy everything you have. And they're like, yes, please.
Done and
they're
done.
Like throwing money around, right? So it's the same thing with their vodka. Their vodka and tequila products. A lot of their Kirkland vodkas are Grey Goose, Chopin. A lot of their tequila offerings are Patron seconds and Don Julio seconds, Tres Generaciones. Like, these companies don't want to dump their product down the drain, so they reach out to these big box warehouses that can bottle it. Kirkland is a respectable brand. A lot of people are wearing, their polos and pants and everything because Kirkland is like Amazon. They have everything. They're handing everything. But, it doesn't meet the 100% standard. I say we break open what the 100% standard is.
As soon as we score this, I think I'd like to do that.
All right, let's
Here's what I'm going to tell you about
Let's
this.
get to it.
I'm going to tell you, I think if you're 25 to 35, this is a great thing to put in your bar. It's a solid backup. It's, as James said, a perfect party bottle. It's a liter. This is a liter. This isn't 750 milliliters.
60% liter.
A 60% liter.
For $30.
Come on, that's stellar. Is this for a connoisseur? Is this for somebody who truly appreciates whiskey? I don't know. I do know. It's not. It's not for that person.
So, Bob, here's the funny thing about Kirkland vodka, right? So apparently the first runs were Grey Goose and the second runs were Chopin. But from what I'm finding is that it became so hyped and popular that Costco came back to these guys and they're like, we don't have any more to give you. So they've had to kind of like come down a tier, a rung.
Little McCormick's.
So what they're
I'm
doing,
not saying they're getting Popeye or McCormick's, but from a few years ago, I do hear it's like $2 chuck.
what we are saying is that they're basically taking McCormick's and then running it through a Brita drip filter 3 times,
Actually, that
triple
works.
distilled to give you that real nice smooth flavor.
Right.
Anyways, it's good for a store like for a store brand, but this isn't a connoisseur's whiskey.
And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it hits you quick. Like I've had that full pour is like 2 fingers, and I'm feeling.
Oh,
it.
it's 60%.
To be honest with
it's 60%.
To be honest with our audience,
We need some water. Yeah, I'm feeling. I'm getting hot flashes.
yeah, no, it's
Sparkling or regular?
regular, please,
Regular.
regular waters. Like
Listen, it gets the
Man.
job done, but it's a store brand. This is a very good store
like
brand.
I'm getting hot.
I'm
Like,
hot.
physically
No,
hot.
I'm physically warm. This is a good store brand. So let's get to some scoring. Zach
Yes.
will be back in just a minute.
But we can jump. I can jump to the
But
nose.
jump into some nose.
I thought the nose was super pleasant. I compare it to my last week's rating of Blanton's, which I gave a 2.5, which I don't think this nose was as
Thank you.
good as Blanton's nose. So I'm going to give it a 2. I thought that it's some really good elements, and I thought it was an average nose. I love the honey, the honeydew, the melon, a little bit of like clove, baking spices, and rye elements. I was digging it. So I'm going to give it a solid 2. I kind of want to give it a 2.25, which I can't, but I'm not going to give it a 2.5 because it's not as good in Blanton's nose. It gets a 2 for me. 2.
Prior to giving it an ice cube, I would have given this a 0.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy the nose on this at all.
You don't enjoy the nose at all.
Nope. I'm telling you, I get oxidation. I get Band-Aid. Adding in some ice cube, cutting it a little bit, essentially. I think it does open it up, so I'm willing to give it a 1 because I just think it's a little tight. So I'll give it a 1. I think listen, it's okay to take a barrel-proof product of any kind and give it some chance to air out, or give it a little water to open it up, and I think that's great. When giving it water, Yeah, I think that, it gives it a lot of life, but does it give it life in a way that makes me expect, oh yeah, that's what single barrel bourbon smells like? No. So it gets a 1.
But hold on a second. Have you do understand this is a Kirkland branded bourbon?
I'm aware.
Okay.
It's my score.
Zach, what do you give it on the nose?
So I actually just wanted to bring something up. So when it comes to our scoring, 1, 2, and 3, right? When you give something a 3, that means it's amazing. You have to have it.
But we also give half points.
Right.
We do.
But we'll say we'll separate it by points, right?
Sure.
So 3, you have to have it. It's the best thing you've ever not the best thing you've ever had, but really amazing.
Yeah.
2 is it's good. You'd recommend it. 1, it's whatever. But we can also give a 0 too, which is like disgusting. Tastes like gasoline.
I was really close to
Don't
giving
like
this
it.
a 0.
Do not like it. Yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to say that. But
Thank you.
With the nose, I will give it a 2. So with the 2, the reason why I give it a 2, I enjoyed the honey scent to it. There wasn't a whole lot of ethanol that was going to blow me away and singe my nostrils or anything like that. It had some spice to it. I thought it was a pleasant smell. I enjoyed it.
Good.
Give it a 2.
Let's jump right into taste, and I'm going to go right to BJ on taste.
So taste. Again, not a big fan of this taste prior to cubing it. I think prior to cubing it, I would have given the taste a 1.
And I thought I was the one that gave low ratings around
Putting
here.
a cube into it, I'll give it a 1.5.
Okay.
I think that there's some really nice mint notes. I think it is a refreshing whiskey. I think that one of the things that sneaks up on me, and that you've even noted, is that it makes you warm. It makes you really hot. Like,
Yeah.
I'm hot. I'm physically hot.
Guys,
I
it's
got
a
the head
60%er. It's a 60%er.
I'm aware.
Dude, I got the head hot. I didn't get the chest hot.
No, you
But-
get
I don't know.
everywhere hot.
But
it's a 60%.
We've drank 60%ers that haven't made me feel this physically uncomfortable.
Is this
Okay,
like heartburn
that's fair.
hot?
So I was experiencing that heartburn hot, and now I just feel hot. I feel Florida hot.
Like you need some air on you.
I'm like, could you blow some air on me? I do think the grassy, organic-y notes that are coming from it they're pleasant. I think that's a nice taste. It's different. But I'm with James. I'm gonna mimic something that you say, which is I like my bourbon, not my whiskey, but my bourbon, to be a little more sweeter, a little more full-bodied,
Very fair, very
a little
fair.
more better rounded.
There
than
we
this.
go. I like
And
this.
I think that this is very
Bring
poignant.
it back.
I think this is a very poignant, one-sided, striking style flavor, which again is nice on its own. And if you're craving that, this is great. But
So-
I like a certain style in my bourbon, and this is not it.
Personal opinion, then, what's it for? What does this cater to? Is this a mixer? Is this drink on the rocks? Is this drink straight up? Is this with a cigar? Is this everyday drinker? What do you classify it as?
That's interesting. I might pair this with a cigar. This has a
I like that.
This has a really strong character that might
Yeah.
really hold up, and that cooling, refreshing in the mouth
Brilliant.
might be exactly what you need when you're smoking a cigar.
You know what? Subscriber 1000, I think, put it exactly how I would put it. It's Africa hot.
Yeah,
It is.
Africa hot?
It smells like shit.
No. So this
Jesus,
was a cigar.
Zach!
Yeah, come on, just breaking glasses.
I remember my first time on the show.
Sorry, man. I hit the ice dish. It was in the way.
BJ hit the nail on the head. This with a cigar.
Might be great. Might be great.
Spectacular, actually. This,
Yeah.
and again, mixed drink. You have some buddies over that might know a little bit
What would
about
you
bourbon.
What would you mix this with though? I wouldn't want to mix this.
Fashioned or a Negroni. This is
All right, yeah. So a cocktail. I would make this a
Yeah.
cocktail bourbon. When you say mixed drink, I'm talking whiskey sour or bourbon and Coke or bourbon and soda.
No, you want something.
But
You want something to mask
A
that.
sidecar, a Manhattan, an old fashioned.
Yeah.
These are cocktails. I think this is a great cocktail bourbon, actually.
Yeah, a 60%er, and it's got great flavor.
Yeah.
I think you can throw this in a mix.
I could get down with that.
Again, do I want to drink it straight up every night? It's my daily drinker. It's my go-to. Hell no. But do I want it in a mixed drink? Take it to a party? Everybody's going to get super shitty with it? Hell yes.
You know what this might actually be really good with?
Go
Hang on. I'm excited for
Go
this.
on. Do tell.
The holidays are coming. This might be a
Oh,
great
mold.
little eggnog.
Ooh.
Or mold.
Oh, mold or not?
I could see this mold. Mold could be very good, but I'm thinking nog.
Dude, that's gonna be a spicy.
Throwing this in
nog,
some
man.
nog,
We should
right?
this in a nog.
This could go in a nog.
Kirkland nog.
This could be really good in an eggnog.
This would be amazing in a nog.
We digress. I'm sorry. We need your scores. Score?
No, hold on. I'm
Taste.
gonna rate nog.
Nog. We should revisit this
To
with
go-
some-
Because
Yeah.
we're gonna do a nog show. In
We have a
December.
nog show coming.
yeah.
This could be a good nog bourbon.
I made a nog.
Zach!
I made a nog a couple of years ago.
It was
Dude,
delightful.
Zach, your nog was amazing.
So maybe
I'll
we-
take your nog any day, Zach. Give me your nog.
All right, this is getting weird. Zach, could
Give me your nog.
No,
Zach,
no.
score of taste.
No,
Taste score.
No, James is making me feel really good right now.
No, take your taste score. I want to hear your taste
Yeah,
score.
Zach, what's your taste score?
All right, so taste score.
We've lost half our viewers after
Yeah,
I made
they-
that.
Yeah, they were like,
Good.
okay, nog,
Good.
done. I'm going to give it a 1.5.
Here we
So,
go.
and
There we go.
The reason why I give it a 1.5, the nose doesn't translate into the taste.
Not at all.
The nose was a lot more pleasant when it came to like the honeysuckle.
It's really two-dimensional.
Yeah, it's like with the single barrel. This is something that you would want to bring to a party. This is something like James was saying you'd want to put into a mixer.
Yeah.
This is this is like a frat party bottle.
Stop. No,
this
it's
is really,
not.
This is seriously something where you're like
No.
60%
No,
boys,
no,
let's go.
no.
This is Spike the Punch bourbon right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, so like you don't drink this out of a Glencairn. Like I tried it again just to make sure that I was on point with myself.
You know what this
But,
is? This is a Boilermaker bourbon.
Yeah. This
Hey
is,
guys, let's drop this into a Hams.
Yeah, this is let's get drunk bourbon. But for it being 60%, it's okay. So
It's okay.
like I give it a 1.5. 2 would be good. 1 is kind of a meh. 1.5 right in the
Again, this is a high quality store brand
Yeah.
bourbon.
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
not high top. It's not Sunny Select.
Right. Yeah.
It's not Value Select.
Yeah. This is.
But it's a high end store
Signature
brand.
select, like
right.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Great value. This isn't a great value.
Can you imagine if Great Value made a bourbon?
If Great Value
God, I hope
bourbon,
they do.
it might be.
Hashtag Walmart, hashtag
Yeah.
Great Value.
Oh,
there you
God.
go. Make one of these.
All right,
So still a hell of a
we
lot.
digress. Give me your taste score, please.
As you guys know, I'm usually the one that takes big, huge dumps. Uncle Punky, welcome.
Hey,
What's up, Punky?
My apologies for my big
This
dumps
bitch.
comment.
long time no see.
I'm usually shitting all over everything we drink. This, I think, is going to be the
done with
first time where I rate higher than these guys.
Wow.
It's fact.
I'm going to be honest with you, and this is so weird why I'm going to give this a 2. I thought that it gets a 2 because there is a few levels of complexity. Again, honey, melon, baking spices, very pronounced, very prominent, very solid mixer, price value, like I think of value to taste.
We're talking about taste. Not
Value to taste
Oh, we haven't
ratio.
even mentioned the value. Price.
We're getting there, but let me fucking talk.
They pay you $5 to drink this bottle.
They pay us nothing till we're monetized.
Oh yeah, we
War
get
Clan,
tips.
welcome, bud.
Do
Thanks
this.
for joining us. And Uncle Punky, thanks for joining us as well.
Super chat.
So you giving it
So-
a 2?
I'm giving it a solid 2.
2 and a 2.
And then I'm going to go right into value,
Please do.
which gets, for me, the solid 3. I think this is...
Wait. How much does this cost?
20. I think it's like anywhere between $27.99 and $30.
Okay, so we'll say $30.
So 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
Oh,
For a
$30.
60% decent tasting bourbon.
It's a liter.
Can you let me fucking talk here without interrupting me for 30 seconds and I will pour you anything in this house?
I'll give you 15.
Clock is ticking, so don't waste it.
Okay.
Dude.
Here's what I gotta say. This stuff, again, it's Kirkland. My expectations, the bar set a little low, but it's a 60%er. It's a killer mixer. I see where Kirkland was going with it. I love it. It gets a 3. For me, it gets a 7 total score. I do not give it a blown away bonus, but it's a solid 7, which I never thought it would get.
A 7 is a go-getter score.
If you're an everyday drinker that wants a solid 60%er, go to your Costco, look for it. It's Kirkland. It's solid. We're going to do a true single... Jesus, that's a store pick that we're opening. A single
Do you not want to?
No, open it.
Are you sure?
I don't care. We're going to open it.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. Zach, what do you give it for value?
James, I am going to equal you or echo you and say, yeah, solid 3. $30 for a liter or 60%, you can't go wrong.
Gives you a 6.5
it
total
doesn't
score.
Yeah, like when you're talking about this price point, when it comes to $30, like you're thinking, okay, I'm going to be drinking.
Jackie Black, welcome to the show, bud.
You're going to think I'm drinking gasoline. All right, this is decent. This is okay. Out of the 3 of these,
hold on. Here's the thing.
Out of the 3 of these, I enjoyed this one the most, to be honest.
Yeah, and think about it. We've had so much dog shit. Let's be honest here. We've had some terrible whiskeys, terrible bourbons,
really bad, yeah.
terrible. This, for the price point,
Yeah,
you go back to our bargain shows where I was ready to barf drinking that plastic bottle early times second use Cooper bullshit.
Whoa!
Stop!
Whoa.
It's my rant right now.
You
It's
like
my
early
rant.
times.
Yeah, but
Hot
this
water,
is
like
way
it.
better.
The hot water.
This
yeah.
is also 60%, so I can drink one of these to 3 of the early times. You get that much more shittier, 3 times quicker.
You're correct.
Yeah, this is your drink for effect bottle. I mean, like for $30, you can't beat it.
Beej, what do you give it for value?
I'm giving this a 2.
There we go.
This
That's
gets a
very
2.
That's very neutral Switzerland review.
Very Switzerland.
But 2 is good. Two for us is good.
Yeah, because
3 is awesome. 2
listen,
is good.
it's a liter. It's a single barrel. This is a big deal.
Hold on.
So you get a liter of single barrel for $30. It's hard to knock
Which
that.
makes your total review a 4.5. Zach gave it a
don't like it.
6.5. I gave it a 7.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't like this.
Blown away bonus, gentlemen. Anyone out there?
Yeah, I'm blown away about how much I hate this.
No. No blown away bonus. I mean, like for me, whenever I get it, when do you guys give your blown away bonuses? I usually have to get to a 9.
I give it in the bathroom.
I have to get to a 9.
drunk.
to
The
get up to
only
that.
blown away bonus I've given to was cake. I gave cake a blown away bonus.
What about the other ones? What about
BJ
us?
gave Kirkland Barton a blown away, a half point blown away bonus.
I didn't know you could
Which
do
one?
that.
You did.
Which one?
You gave the
The white label?
Yeah, no,
I
you,
take
no,
it
no,
back.
no. You gave the bottle and bond.
Thank you. Yes, I agree with that.
Well,
I
that
like that.
was like the everyday drink.
Blown away bonuses. I'm looking to see if we have any more. That was it.
No, I know I had one. I can't remember what it was.
No, you
but
don't.
Whatever.
On here. If one of
All
our
right, gentlemen.
viewers, you know,
So
Go
now
back
let's
to the
test
anal.
this against the Barton
Okay, so-
1792 official store
put
pick.
it up there neck and neck. Zach, can you Vanna White? Can you
1792.
Vanna White the bottle?
Let me just
Actually,
tell you, the color
Actually, can I say something real quick here?
looks better.
So this is interesting. So this 1792 is 49.3% alcohol versus 60%.
Oh.
So, similar product, not necessarily the same product. I don't know.
Interesting.
God bless.
Thank you.
That is interesting.
We should have checked the proofs on what was back there. I think that black label was the one that's 60.
Well, we're doing single barrel to single
that
barrel.
black label
This
60?
is Barton single barrel to Kirkland Barton single barrel.
Yeah, we fucked this up. It was the full proof. What's the full proof?
62.5.
You opened up the wrong goddamn
Single barrel
Wrong G.
to single barrel.
So you get a 50, you get a 62.5.
Single barrel to single barrel.
I don't know how you're going to compare a 40%er to a 60%.
It's going to be difficult, but let me just tell you, the nose, there's a shit ton of ethanol.
I don't like it. It's super off.
It smells like cognac. It smells like cognac.
Yeah, the first time I had 1792,
This doesn't smell like whiskey.
I did not enjoy it.
This is like peaches? I get peaches.
Yes, I agree. There's a lot of stone fruit in that.
Whoa.
This smells like cognac.
Yeah, but this is like a straight up peach and like sweet
Stone
grape,
fruit, very sweet.
grape.
That's what I'm saying. Like a brandy, a cognac.
Huh.
It's fruit forward. Very fruit forward.
Whoa, fruity sweet. I'm almost like salivating, like just smelling the nose.
But there's a ethanol burn.
Oh yeah, there's an ethanol
My
burn.
left nostril, it hurts.
Yeah.
My right nostril,
Not so
To be
much.
honest, though, you get
Can
past
take it all day.
You get past it.
my right nostril is like nothing but stone
How funny
fruit.
is that? You know, one of your nostrils takes on the ethanol, the other one
But my left nostril
decides
burns.
not to. Alright, so stone fruit. You guys are getting that? I don't know what to get out of this. I mean,
It's
shoot.
not bad. It's too peppery for me. There's a pepper that I don't like. That's like an oak, like a tannins, biff tannins.
It's definitely, the ethanol
It's oak,
is not
it's oak and it's
comparable.
very quick too.
Yeah,
super quick.
It's
It does-
really light. But you know what?
very light.
I like that. I mean, I like it a million times better than Kirkland.
Let's do a quick review. So nose,
2.
1.5.
I like the nose.
Let me write it down, sweet. So we'll do Barton.
Well, you don't like it.
Sorry, I get a little.
Really creeped up on you.
Little
But you know what?
ethanol.
Interesting. Same after effect, like heartburn, Kentucky hug.
Okay.
Very similar. Not as bad, but really similar after effects.
See, I get the head hot. Not necessarily what
You
you're.
sweating up top? You sweating up top?
I am, yeah.
What did I say? I
Turn
was
on the
giving the
AC
nose?
here.
You said you were giving the nose a 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5.
I'm giving it a 2. I think it's enjoyable.
Zach, what's your nose? Quick nose rating on that.
I'll give it a.
War Clan. So
I don't know much about it. I'll give it a 1.5.
all right, ethanol does sound cheap. So when I at least personally when I say ethanol, my frame of reference in my mind, because I think your palate is trained. So what you do is whenever you taste something, your palate, which your taste, references something you've had before in your life, right? Like, oh, that tastes like ABC. This specifically, dude, legit rubbing alcohol. Like the nose isn't. It's not 100% rubbing alcohol, but that's what I mostly associate it with. Where I'm kind of like, nah.
I change one on the nose.
One? Wow.
I don't like
one
it.
on
Don't
the
like it.
nose.
It's too much. It's too much.
Taste? Tell me about your taste.
Go right
Tell me
into
about the
taste.
What are the tasting notes that you're supposed to get out of this?
I don't know. What do you get?
I get ethanol.
Oh, wow.
It's just I don't know if I can even pick anything out of this. Let me guess.
Do you want me to go? Do you want us to kind of jump ahead? Maybe the way you think about it. Interesting.
Maybe. So I get like baking spices, clove, pepper, and oak.
Wow.
Okay.
That's what I get.
No, that's solid tasting profile.
That's
do you
what I
got-
get.
What do you got on the label here?
Label says that this should have flavors of rich butterscotch, caramel, and delicately balanced with hints of fruit and toffee.
Fucking lies. It is a label of lies.
I agree with it. I agree with
I
that.
think the ethanol
It is a label of lies.
blows that away. You take away the ethanol, yeah, maybe you'll get that.
Here,
too.
I'm gonna say,
You
guys,
you
I'm
guys
gonna
are
hold
giving
on.
me a hard time about proofing.
Spoiler alert: the Kirkland is way better than this.
Yes, the Kirkland wins over this.
What do you mean no?
I would drink 3 of these to 1 of those.
Are you insane tonight?
No.
I think you would just haven't been on the show in such a long time that you've lost your
I think this drinks like
everything.
This tastes like peach Snapple, like peach tea Snapple. I get a lot of peach black tea on this, and I think that tea, the black tea, is probably a little of the pepperiness that we're talking about.
Dude, you took the words from my mouth. I was going to say peach.
It's
and
peach tea.
Black tea, yeah.
It's like peach black tea with a little black pepper,
Yeah.
like black peppercorn. We're not talking green pepper, but black peppercorn. But it's peach tea. I mean, this is peach Snapple.
Going to taste, I gave the Kirkland a 2.
So this is a 2.5. 2.5.
I'm giving it a
taste.
1.5. Beej gave 1.5 to Kirkland. So what do you give this?
2.5.
Wow.
What did I give it?
Really enjoyed it.
1.
You gave the Kirkland a 1.5. What do you give the Barton's? Taste.
Oh, the value on this though is a 1.
I'm gonna try it one more time.
Value is terrible.
Value is terrible for
It's
this.
like $100. 80 to 100.
Oh, you hate it.
No.
You hate it.
I'm giving it a 1. Like the ethanol is too much.
Wow.
It just like shocks your freaking tongue.
All right. Value
And
1.
I did it 3 times too. We had the 3 sips.
It's between 80 and $100.
Value's a 1.5. I think that
1.5.
this is a legit distillery, and you're getting a single barrel. So I think a 1.5.
If you like that taste, yeah, go for it. You know,
I think
shoot,
for $80.
Not for me. Not for me.
It's all right.
What do you give it for value, Zach?
Hang on. Actually, you know what? We should rediscuss value real quick.
We should.
So 0 would be I would never buy it.
Yep.
1,
Not worth it.
I'm not worth it. 2, yeah, go for it. 3, have to
Must
have
buy.
it, right? I'll give it a 0. I would never buy this. Sorry, I would not buy this. I don't like it.
This is Zach's lowest rating, folks, tonight.
I don't like it. I'm sorry. I just don't.
I love you.
I'm definitely gonna drink.
Zach gave it a 2.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 4, my total score, and BJ whoppingly gave it a 6.
I think this is delightful. In fact, I would give this a 2. So I'd really give this a 6.5.
I mean, we may have to revisit this before having
I think we should.
the single barrel.
All right.
And so
I think we
maybe actually, you know what? Yeah, we should do that and then revisit it.
Next
and then
week's
that
show.
way-
Next week's show should be the 1792 single barrel.
Yeah.
And then we jump into the Kirkland single barrel.
Oh, swap
I think we
them.
should
Swap
flip
it.
it.
I
do
like
our
it.
first show.
Great
All right.
idea.
But I think this is delightful. And I think you guys are off your rockers.
So maybe our taste buds have been numbed by the 60%er.
Yeah, I
And
think
then
you
it
guys are
just-
off your rockers. This is delightful, and I revised my score for value to a 2 because we are talking about a big deal. This is a big deal distiller. This is a single barrel. You're gonna pay for that premium. Okay, so a 2 for value. I'm into it. I could do it. I would pay. I'd pay $80 to $100 for this.
Okay, well, there
Six
you
and a half.
have it.
Sorry.
I like it.
That
Peaches and cream, baby.
You know, my assessment might change next week. It really may. I don't know.
I think it will.
Who knows? Who knows?
Ladies and gentlemen, that's our show tonight. If there are any questions you have about whiskey or bourbons, please throw them in the chat.
No,
if you have
email
any
us.
suggestions for show ideas, put them in the chat.
Yeah, we're hanging
And
out.
here's our quick rant to please like and subscribe. It just takes a click. We don't blast out messages. We are not monetized yet. Everything that we do is out of our own pocket.
Yeah,
We need to rely on you guys.
We
to
want
get
the
there.
super chat. We want the super chat.
Yeah, so please like and subscribe this video. If you can share it, that's even more of a bigger deal.
That's funny.
Even if you don't have any friends, if you share it, we get credit for it,
Yeah.
and then it helps us. So,
So I'd like to say, hold on. Can I shout out subscriber 1000?
sure, what do you got?
So I was in his second office
Okay.
a few weeks ago.
Bob has
Okay.
2 offices.
Bob has 2 offices.
He's very
Very
important.
nice. Big
And
deal.
I was in the second office, and I was freaked out because I walked in there. It was late at night, and I was like, "Oh my God, what's all this talking?" And then I went, "Wait a second, that's my voice." And I realized that he was playing our playlist on 3 different computers.
yeah.
You are a champion, sir.
Thank you.
You are a champion.
Hell yeah.
For our friends out
Thank you,
there.
Bob. Thank you, Bob.
So to be monetized, to actually make like $1 a video, you need to have 4,000 viewing
Not
hours.
even. 5 cents a watch is what we're looking for.
We just
a nickel.
And our goal is to just make enough money to buy back into the
A bottle.
hobby.
Yeah, buy bottles.
To buy a
that's
bottle
it.
to review for you guys.
Yeah, we're not getting.
We're not in it
A
to like.
Pellegrino.
Yeah, we're not in it to like make money, right? So again,
we're here to entertain you.
we're here to entertain you guys
And
We're
have a
here
good time.
and have a good time, and have you guys hang out with us. So please like, subscribe, hit the bell.
Hit
as
the
they
bell.
unfortunately
Share the
say.
video, right? The share sign.
Share the video.
The bell.
The bell, is that how it goes?
If you have
The
show
bell.
ideas, please email us.
I've got a really
You can
good
get our
one.
contact info through YouTube. Shoot us a message on the DM in the comments of this video.
Check out the Instagram.
Today, we had a lot of new viewers that watched the show, so thank you.
Welcome,
for
Hell
joining
new
us.
yeah,
viewers.
hell yeah.
There were some new viewers. I wanted to shout them
Yeah,
out.
even in the chat.
What is that? Frankenplan?
Frankenspleen.
Frankenspleen, excuse me.
Yeah.
Meet John
War
Doe,
Clan.
War Clan.
Warclan.
And thank you, War Clan, for being so verbal tonight.
Make a section with Mannarino.
What did Warclan
He can
say?
borrow you
I didn't
20K.
say.
I'm sure he can.
We're not into that. I don't need to go that
We're not
deep.
going to go there.
All
I
right.
don't need to go that deep.
We're not going to talk to our millionaire benefactor and
Well,
ask him for money.
Thank you, Warclan.
Thank you.
But we love him.
We do.
And
Oh,
we
yeah.
will bring him
We
back.
do love
soon.
him, and we'll bring him on the show.
He's our 4th barrel buddy.
He's the 4th barrel, unofficial barrel buddy.
Right.
And subscriber 1000 is the 5th. He's 5th in line.
We're really glad that he was here. Well, we got Gavin too, so don't forget
Gavin's
about
6th
Gavin.
in line.
So you know,
I'm just
the
going through
Barrel Buddy
seniority.
Army is-
It's
is-
Barrel Buddy
Alright.
Army, Barrel Buddy
oh.
Seniority.
Wait, can you show them? Can you show them the fun thing?
Oh, Zach, can you go grab
Go get the fun
a little thing that I had made?
Oh,
Grab
oh,
a
wow.
couple of them.
No, that's not the thing.
No, that's
not the thing.
it. Go up there and grab what I showed you guys.
Get the coaster,
earlier.
Zach.
Stickies. I was like,
Yeah, I mean, what the hell? So anyway,
no, I thought
the website was
I think Reese's
swag,
doing that for a reason.
and you get one. I say get a bunch.
No, he gets one.
There it is.
I love how hiding our eyes.
You don't have to hide your
immediately
eyes.
focuses.
You don't have to
And
hide your eyes.
it says the Barre Buddy.
That the Barre buddies. Oh, there you go. The barrel buddies. Hide your eyes. Hide your eyes.
Okay, guys, that's a wrap. I'm James.
The Barrel Buddies.
I'm James.
I'm Zach.
And I'm BJ.
Good to
Have a
see you
great
guys.
night,
Thank
See
you.
you
very much.
next week.
We love you
Cheers.
guys. Bye.